Welcome to Right Side Trading, where you can learn how to trade on the right side with confidence. Today is August 16, 2016, but this video will be coming out on August 17, 2016. And I want to show you a trade on the right side. All right, before we do so, let's scroll down to disclaimer page real quickly. Our products and services right here are provided solely for educational purposes. Written and verbal statements, including those provided on our website by our staff members, testimonial individuals, affiliates, and clients, are personal judgments and should be regarded as such. These written and verbal statements do not constitute investment advice. The government does want us to let you know that we are not licensed financial advisors, so please make sure that before you trade or invest your money in the markets that you consult the advice of a licensed financial advisor. All right, that being said, let's take you to the chart for today. And the market is unclosed right now, but this is a stock that we're looking into getting into by tomorrow morning, which would be August 18, 2016, God willing. And basically, there are some things that we see here that is showing us signs that this stock is ready to bounce right back. Now, we won't be able to cover everything right here, but at the end of the day, we still show you some good information that would show you some things about the stock. Remember, we trade on the right side, meaning that anybody can tell you what to do back here on the left or over here, but the fact is we're right here. What is it going to do going forward? This is the right side of the chart, and that's what we're going to try to see. All right, that being said, the first thing we need to notice is on the monthly chart, and this is big picture, looking long term, month to month, big picture, what we do see is the fact that this stock right now has formed a huge double bottom, okay? And we like this because initially when stocks start off as an IPO, it has a fill-in period, then it rallies, then it pulls back and all that stuff. But here's our opportunity to get back in again. So this will literally be like as if you're getting in right when the IPO. It's almost as if IPOs give you a chance to get back in somewhere into the future, a year, 2, 3 years into the future. It lets you, sometimes get back in as an IPO. Now, some of them take off and never come back, but others, they will come back and then you have an opportunity to get in just as you would have when you got in the beginning. So that being said, we see right here where this stock, kind of took off from here and never looked back all the way up until it got to $100. Now here's our chance to get back into this stock right here at $30. Okay, at $30, we have a chance to get back into this stock. This stock has already moved up approximately 150%. Okay, and some people might look at that and say, "Wow, this is overextended. How do we do anything with that?" The answer is long term. We see this going higher. Why is that? If we also take this this line right here, we connect these two lines right here, okay? And what I'm going to do is extend it out to the right, okay? What we see here is a stock that is now breaking out to the upside. So we already had a double bottom, and then now it's breaking out to the upside. These are all positive signs of a stock that's ready to go higher, okay? We go to our weekly chart on this as well. We can see the same thing happening. The stock goes up, goes flat, breaks out. Okay, goes flat, breaks out, goes flat, breaks out again. All right. So what we've seen here is a situation where we have this goes higher, takes a break, goes higher, takes a break, goes higher. All right. But what's so important about this is in the past, since it's been going down, it has not been able to go above this line right here. And we look at this on a weekly chart. We now see that it has been above that line 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th week into it. So very fairly new into it. I know this big gap right here was because of earnings. That's fine. The key here is the fact that a major resistance line has been broken, and that leaves room for this stock to go higher. Okay. So again, that's what you want to look at. So at the end of the day, what we don't want to see is this stock to pull all the way back here. So, we look at this and say, look, even if you got in over here and, you take about, a 20 to 30% loss, maybe somewhere right there. Okay, that's about it. Okay, so somewhere around here, if it should do that, we know we're wrong, get out. But the question becomes, like we always say, are you willing to risk 20, 30% to make potentially 100 or more % return? Okay, to make potentially 100 or more if it goes all the way up there. So risking 20% to get 4 or 5 times that reward is a very low risk, high probability, high reward probability trade, okay? And we just playing on probabilities. All right, so that being said, at the end of the day, again, We're trying to show you what's going to happen on the right side. This is happening currently right now. We're not the guys that talk about what happened in the past, but what is happening right now. So if you were to look at this in the future, you will see whether we were right or wrong, okay? Either it goes up, you make a ton of money 2-3 years from now, or, you know, worst case scenario, you get out for a loss of 20-30%. But I would take that chance. I would take that risk every single time. 20-30% risk, so I can make 100 or more % return, okay, on my money. All right, we do that in business all the time, no different from the stock market. The key is to find the stocks that has the best risk reward, highest probability to make sure that you can make some money off of it. All right, so on that note, you know, we didn't talk about, you know, where your targets are. We didn't talk about, you know, how to position yourself. We didn't talk about when to take your profits and all that stuff. So these are things that, you know, we are leaving out intentionally because we want you to, you know, learn how to really read the charts and see what it's telling you, okay? Sometimes we might even get out before this because things on the chart are showing that it's not looking healthy anymore, okay? So you need to know these things. Don't just take these trades just because we're saying this. You need to learn, you know, what it takes to, like, really understand what the chart is doing. So I urge you guys to definitely subscribe below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be up to date as to, like, the videos that comes up as they come up. But at the same time, also go to our website, sign up on our website, look at our courses, try to see which course can help you. Contact us. We offer mentoring that will be able to help you to see things much clearer, because I guarantee you there are so much more stuff that I see on this chart than just what I showed you today that is also going to give you confidence to trade on the right side. So remember, as always, trade on the right side with confidence.